Mic test. Testing 1, 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tanse Ntutimtik Tamskat Nagakyo. This is Milton Tutusis coming to you live from the Harold Latrace Arena in Saskatoon at the Harold Latrace Arena. 9:45 game between Inuvik Huskies and the Onion Lake Border Chiefs. No score here. Not sure of the standings between these two teams, but nonetheless, they're playing like it's a playoff game. Inuvik Huskies, likely the team that's traveled the furthest kilometers to get to this tournament here in Saskatoon for the Chief Thunderstick National Championship. There's an opportunity for the Huskies by number 98. 23 for the Border Chiefs, moving it out to the far end, almost making an end-to-end rush. Onion Lake pressing, there's an opportunity. 16 takes a shot. Good save by the tender. Inuvik Huskies, goaltenders, Dominique Buffalo. Sounds like an import. Number 21, Colton Deneron. Number 97, Philip Harry. 77, Colin Dendy. 19 is Daniel Kletor. Mickey Ipana. Number 6, Wilkie, 91. Stefan Allen, 94. Josh Campbell is wearing number 9. 86 is Dalen Tailfeathers. 26, Ben Cody. 98, Karen Cody. And 16 is Jared Bitternose. Onion Lake. Roster includes Shelby Chief and Net. Lane Jr. Patega, number 10. Grayson Chell, number 11. Number 21 is Kaylin Bull. 24, Therese Whitstone. 34 is Bear, Colwyn Bear by the looks of it. Kaylee or Kale Pategan, number 16. Hayden Horse, 20. Donovan Whitstone, number 2. Lucas Crookedneck, 15. Darian Gamble, 19. Colby Stanley, 22. Kirk Chief is 14. 39. Gaden Jenis or Jenny. Quinton Littlewolf, number 7. Caleb Bull, 21. Import Jared LaFawn, number 23. Riley McKay, 17. Tristan Longjohn, and 51. Hudson. Can't enunciate or read his last name here. Sorry, folks. Pete Chief is the coach for the Onion Lake Border Chiefs. So no score here. 8:26 remaining in the first period. Inuvik Huskies in the blue if you're tuning in, and the Onion Lake Border Chiefs in the white. Was that a goal? Onion Lake scoring at the 8-minute mark. They're now leading 2-0. 2-0 lead by the Onion Lake Border Chiefs here in the first. 69 for Inuvik Huskies going off for looks like a tripping penalty at 7:11 of the first period. Border Chiefs with the power play. One-timer. That gets by the goalie. Onion Lake taking a lead here, 3-0. Insto. Sayo si tawak Onion Lake. Border Chiefs from Treaty 6 territory. Number 12 for the Onion Lake Border Chiefs. So in it looks like a D-man, left defenseman. Won't stone awe, don't recognize him. Huskies here putting a little pressure on off the crossbar. Keep it in. Oh, you heard that. That was a ringer off the crossbar. 51, Onion Lake. Good glove save by the tender. So this is day 3 of the Chiefs Thunderstick tournament, winding down. 40 teams on paper, a few no-shows for reasons beyond our control. Winding down here to the final games in the round-robin draw. 16 teams will advance to tomorrow's Championship Sunday. Penalty being called on the Onion Lake goalie for accidentally shooting the puck out. So delay of game, 2-minute penalty, 3-minute penalty, straight time. Huskies, 86. Here we go. Short-handed opportunity here for the Chiefs. Good save by the goaltender, Buffalo. Number 12, Onion Lake Border Chiefs taking out his man. They're number 97 from the Huskies. .51 for the Border Chiefs. Cross the blue line, takes a shot, and the goalie smothers that up. No rebound. With just under 3 minutes remaining, the Border Chiefs are leading the Huskies from Inuvik 3-0. Next door we have Muskeg Lake and Eagle Lake Chiefs playing in the Rodham Arena. Again, the last game of the day. Eagle Lake Chiefs from Ontario and local Team Muskeg Lake Cree Nation. I think Muskeg Lake filled in for Mr. Wasis, who had good save there by the tender for Onion Lake. There's Jared Bitternos, import for Inuvik Huskies. Come a long ways, these young Northerners. Would have had to taken a plane out, likely to Ottawa or Toronto, and then Toronto to Saskatoon. Maybe they had to fly to Winnipeg before they got here, or Calgary, because direct flights from the big city of Toronto to Saskatoon is pretty rare these days. Less than a minute remaining in the first period. We have Onion Lake Border Chiefs leading the Inuvik Huskies 3-0. So we're still waiting for information regarding the women's final that took place at the Merlis 1 Arena at 8 o'clock this evening. At the Merlis 1, we have the LaRange 89ers playing the OCN Winterhawks. Alexis playing Samson Hawks at Merlis 2. And next door here at the Rodham, we have Mistawas's Nehewak taking on the Eagle Lake Chiefs from Ontario. And here we have in the Herald of Trace, the Inuvik Huskies and Onion Lake Border Chiefs, with the Border Chiefs leading 3-0 after one period. Time to sit down. So over 100 games easily at this tournament. Don't know the exact number, but incredible number of games, quite the production. For Championship Sunday, for the men's division, we have 16 teams starting at 9 a.m. Teams to be determined. We already know a few teams have won their pools, but there's still decisions being made as to who will place second in each pool. Only 2 teams from each pool will advance to the Championship Sunday. So Game 1 in the Merlis 1. All games at the Merlis Belcher Place. 9 a.m., 9:15 start for the first couple games tomorrow morning. Then we go to 10:30, 10:45, 12 noon, 2:15, and so on. Quarterfinal games at 3 and 4:30. And then, of course, the semifinals at 6:30 with the grand finale going on at 9 p.m. Sunday at the Merlis. Good hit there by the Border Chief on a Husky. Icing called on the Huskies. First 2 periods are 15 minutes straight time, and the third period will be 20 minutes straight time as well. All games, or these games at least, preliminary games, will be played straight time. And if it's within a 3-goal spread, it will remain that way. And it's less than 3 goals, it will be stop time for the last 5 minutes. Good save there by the tender. You could hear the pad save. Little rebound. Huskies pressing here. Trying to burst the bubble. 3-on-1. See what happens here. Oh, good save by the tender. Onion Lake pressing here in the Inuvik zone. Inuvik Huskies dish the puck out. Here comes Onion Lake again. Number 23, and a wide open goal. Wide open net. Score goal by number 17 to make it 4-0. 12:20 in the second period. Neo Onion Lake namagigway Inuvik Huskies. So if you're just tuning in or planning on coming to watch the finals tomorrow, all games will be played at the Merlis Belcher Place on the U of S campus, just off Preston Avenue and College Drive. All games will be played there, boiling down to the final 16 teams. And it's basically sudden death. According to the draw that I've seen, if they lose, they're basically eliminated. So it's going to be sudden death action tomorrow. The winning team looks like will have to play a minimum 4 games to win it all. So a lot of hockey for the final 2 teams yet tomorrow. Here goes 91, breaking out on the right side. Pass is intercepted. 19 picks it up for the Huskies. Little scramble in front, going wide. Penalty. Nope. Whistle called. Looks like the goal net is off its mooring. So it's 10:09 remaining. 4-0. Onion Lake Border Chiefs leading the Inuvik Huskies here at the Harold Latrace Arena in Saskatoon. You're watching the Chief Thunderstick National Championship. All Indigenous, all reserve with 4 imports is the rule. Maximum 4 imports per community. And they must be First Nation, Métis, or Inuit descent with status cards. $16 for the Border Chiefs. Don't recognize a lot of these young guys. We didn't have time to study and prepare for these games. Hopefully we will have more time to do that come tomorrow, Championship Sunday at the Merlis Belcher. Here comes Onion Lake, shot, nice blocker save there by the Huskies goalie. How many games have you operated the camera for there, Chris? Ninth game today or in total? In total. So Chris standing here, running, operating the camera. He does games too for the Blades. You do games for the Blades as well, right? The Blades and the Rush, the Saskatchewan Rush, the Rattlers. He's a busy guy. For the Huskies as well, so does a good job operating these cameras for these live performances by our athletes. Here we go. Huskies working their way out of their zone. 97. Off to number 19. 19 making some moves, takes a shot, goes wide. Border Chiefs breaking out of their zone. 19 going behind the net, looking for an open guy. There's a little scramble in front. The Huskies managed to break out of their zone. 94 crossing that blue line. There's a battle there behind the Chiefs net. Onion Lake breaking in. Number 12. Weak backhand shot. Couldn't go anywhere there. Huskies here struggling to make some plays. So just less than 5 minutes remaining in the second period here at the Harold Latrace Arena in Saskatoon. Cabaret tonight at the Roxy. Who's playing, Chris? Black Rain and who? The Friends. Oh, great. At the Roxy. Live entertainment. For those of you who are into socializing, nightlife, you got some energy left. But here we are back at the Latrace Arena. Onion Lake Border Chiefs trying to put this game away, leading 4-0 over the Huskies. Border Chiefs pressing back to 23, around the net to 17, 17 back to the point. Point man, defenseman, number 12. For the Chiefs, dumps it in, tries to pass the puck behind the net. And there go the Huskies. Number 98 passes it off to 69. A weak shot, and the goalie has no problem smothering that up. So 3.5 remaining in the second period. Onion Lake Border Chiefs in the white, leading the Huskies in the blue. Oh, giveaway there. Border Chiefs recovering. It's the Border Chiefs. Easy save there by the Huskies goalie. Border Chiefs keep it in the Husky zone. Good collision there. 21 took the brunt of that. 17 plays in the AHL. Holy. Oh boy, 17 apparently used to play for the Blades. You're getting some intel from Chris Standing. 17 taking a good hit there. Former Saskatoon Blade. Of course, there's a lot of former juniors, current juniors playing in this tournament, even a few professional level hockey players. Usually in the AHL or European leagues, East Coast leagues. We did have Brady Keeper playing for Cross Lake Islanders, who's a product of the Abbotsford Canucks, and that would be part of the Vancouver Canucks farm system, from my understanding. Always good to see. Even Division I former players like Devin Buffalo playing net for Samson Hawks. A lot of good athletes at this tournament. But only 16 teams will survive to Sunday, Championship Sunday at the Merlis Belcher Place, as they vie for the Chief Thunderstick trophy and bragging rights for a year. Here we go, Onion Lake pressing. And we have less than a minute remaining in the second period. Onion Lake in a commanding lead at the moment. They can't seem to put her away. The Huskies aren't dying, are not giving up that easily, putting up a good fight here in the second period. Period 2 winding down. Just seconds left here. Face off to the right of the Huskies goalie. Face off won by the Border Chiefs. There we go. 2 periods down. Border Chiefs leading the Huskies 4-0. So we'll take a timeout here. Commercial break. We'll be right back. We're back at the Harold Latrace Arena. It looks like the Onion Lake Border Chiefs just put up another one. It is now 5-0 over the Inuvik Huskies here in the third and final frame. Ringing one off the post. Onion Lake trying to seal the deal here. If they get 7 goals up, the game will be called mercy. Going wide. There's several teams just waiting for the outcome of these final games tonight. Not sure if neither of these teams are deal makers, because there'll be some teams that are waiting for the outcomes of some of these final late games here today, as they play for points, wins, losses, ties, goals for and against. A lot of times it can boil down to these final games in this pool format to determine who advances and who goes home. So only 16 teams will survive Championship Sunday, and the rest will have to go home or sit back and watch tomorrow and hope to try again next year at the 2024 Freddie National Championship. Here we go, the Huskies breaking out. Coming across the blue line, number 9. 91, I should say. Pass intercepted, Onion Lake regrouping. Number 11 receiving the pass. 19 takes a shot but goes wide. Huskies pressing. It was 98. .51 going down. Shoots, he scores. Beat the Guajeo at 6:27 in the third period. One more goal, Chris, and she's all over. And we can all head to the dance. Is Ernest Munoz in town tonight, or is that just last night, Chris? You know? Okay. The legend Ernest Munoz was in town, but apparently that was just for a Friday night performance. God, I heard of Ernest Munoz when I was a teenager, Chris. And he's still performing. Talk about longevity, eh? Oh my goodness. That guy's been around. I wonder how old he is, eh? Any idea? He's got to be, you think he's about at least 70? If I'm 60, he's got to be minimum 70. Your mushroom's 80, right? Early 80s, so Ernest Munoz has to be up there. Still performing. He's got more longevity than some country performers from Nashville. Unbelievable. I remember hearing about him in the late 70s. I think that song's still a very popular song. What's it called again? That one song he had? If I Wanted You, Girl. If I Wanted You, Girl. I remember hearing that in the late 70s. My goodness. Nakachan. Tapoy que no es pena niga mo, Ernest Munoz. Here we go. 14 minutes remaining in the third and final period. Onion Lake pressing. Trying hard here to mercy the Huskies. I don't know if they can do it. The Huskies ain't giving up. There we go. Border Chiefs, 3-on-2. See what they do here. 51. No goal, no goal, no goal. Goalie stops that to preserve another goal by the Onion Lake Border Chiefs. Economic impact. Hard to put a number on, but if the average person spends minimum $200 per visit per day. There we go, guys. That is it. 7-0. I believe this game has been called. Yes, the Border Chiefs mercying the Huskies 7-0. But back to your question, Chris. I don't know. There'd have to be a study because all these teams traveling here obviously have to buy hotel rooms. They're buying meals. They're spending money on gas. So flights. Some of these teams, like the Inuvik Huskies, team there from New Brunswick, flying in all the way from New Brunswick. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see the final number. So it'd be in the millions for sure, including the fans that have driven here from all throughout parts of Canada. So it's a tremendous economic benefit for the city of Saskatoon, the region of Saskatchewan. So again, I'd just like to encourage and thank the sponsors, Sega, Graham Construction, Ollie's Trucking, for example, the FSIN for contributing to the success of this national tournament. But again, we'll see you tomorrow. Some of you signing off from the Herald at Trace Arena. This is Milton Tutusas and Chris standing on the camera. Ego sipitama ki tuamina wapa kawapam tina mina. Hi, ego se.